to see you again.
You as
Here
well.
we are at the show.
This right here,
Yeah, look at this now.
that's from Madagascar.
Look at the color on that. Turn that other light on, can you?
Sure.
Because I think that's the one that, when you go from one light to the other, you see a little different shade of color.
You definitely do. This is the hot spectrum, and this is the cool.
There you go.
I don't know which one you prefer. I like the magenta here of the cool.
Yeah. It's a little softer, very
is.
nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, very nice. Yeah, good size, too. Yeah. That is really something.
We have a Aquamarine undershore from Namibia, Erongo, just found last summer.
Uh-huh. Yeah, can you get that out
Sure.
there? I want to.
Yep.
That shoral or something. Wow. Look at that. Nice color. Yeah. Nice aquas. But the brilliance of the shoral is something else in crystal form.
The
Wonderful.
crystal form is perfect.
Good heavens.
The luster is fantastic. And the balance of both minerals.
Yeah.
what makes this-
No, the positioning of this
positioning.
on that dark background really shows it
Aesthetically
off.
speaking, it's
Yeah.
a
So that's
wonderful
from the
rock.
Erongo, huh?
Yep.
I didn't see anything like that when I was there.
No. Generally, the aquamarines are a little more blue, but they're included. They don't have this gem transparency.
Yeah.
There was one other specimen of quality found. I'll show that to you as well.
Good. Oh,
This
here
one's
we
a
go.
little bit more dramatic here.
Good heavens, look at that. Beautifully positioned crystals up on there.
Which one do you prefer, Bob?
Do I have to choose?
No, you can have them both.
Yeah,
You can have your cake and eat it
yeah,
too.
lovely. Yeah, I love shorals, and you know, it's a black mineral. So what?
I love
It's
shorals too.
gorgeous. You know, great crystals. What more could you ask for?
Well, you know what? As a tourmaline specimen, they're really coming into their own.
Good.
Into their
I'm
own
glad.
realm.
I'm
Yep.
glad. You know, and then you know, dressed up with a spray of aquas, that really sets it off.
Yep.
Good contrast.
Stacked, and then
Yeah. Good grief. You know, how more beautiful can a crystal specimen be? And that is from
That's from
Pedernera?
Pedernera. They call this specimen the cranberry crown. Aesthetically
cranberry
speaking,
crown.
it's one of the most memorable to ever be found.
Jeez.
You know, there was more often than not, the tourmalines from Pedernera are blue or green.
Yeah.
So this cranberry
Yeah, and
is so distinct.
Yeah, the same all the way through. You don't see any variations in shading. Huh. I don't want to handle it. But that
We
is
can
a
pull
way.
it out.
I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Gee, look at that. Look at look at the backside. My goodness gracious. Really something. Yeah. Quite remarkable. Excellent luster. Couldn't ask for a better positioned set of crystals.
That's a wonderful rock.
We go from beautiful color to colorless. Where's that from?
That's the new find in Arkansas from the McEarl trend.
Okay. It's glass clear. Good grief. Do you have any idea how big the pocket was that came
The
in?
pocket was massive.
Was it?
Yes, but the majority of it was damaged. There was a very small percentage of very high quality aesthetic pieces, and it's continuing. This is one of the best
Really?
finds of the century. Yeah, the quality of the quartz coming out of there,
Yeah, you can't get it any nicer
you
than that.
cannot. No, this
It's
is
absolutely razor sharp, clean as a whistle, beautiful terminations, excellent faces. Yep. Really, a little bit of frosting on one prism face there.
I like that little druzy,
Yeah, it kind of dresses
Sprinkle.
it up a little bit.
but it's perfect. The tips are in.
Just amazing. This is one I don't believe.
Yeah,
You know, stilbite is stilbite. Come
True.
on, it's just, you know, it's a nice mineral.
Sure.
Forms little bow ties. But this one is bow tie galore. It's marvelous. And from India, of course.
does it remind you of a seahorse, a question mark? What shape does
Yeah,
it?
take your pick.
Yep.
That's marvelous. No. As I mentioned a little earlier, how can something that fine, undamaged, come out of a gas pocket in basalt I don't think I've ever seen a stovebite as good as that.
Nor I. I
It's got
agree
the
with
nice
you.
cream color. It's not the stark snow white that often lacks luster. These are very lustrous, beautiful creamy color, perfect positioning of the crystals. Just really swell. In the old days, it was not unusual to assemble a lot of crystals like this. This was often done in France and in Germany and Europe, and they would get different types of crystals from a museum and figure them all on a sort of a poster-like arrangement. I've seen several different types like this. This one just happens to have a Beryl on it that Dylan has tracked down.
This is a Russian Beryl.
Look at that. And it is figured.
It's figured right here on this.
Yeah, right there.
Well, this part is in Russian. This is in French.
Okay.
And we can't seem to find what publication this was in. We know it's not a book, so it was in a periodical or a magazine. We don't know which one.
Yeah, well, some of the museums did posters, which they then proceeded
If you
to sell.
see right here, there's an author right in the center.
Okay.
So we know that this was two pages.
Part of a publication.
Part of a publication.
Yeah. Wow. You know,
And for a Beryl from the Urals, this is just fabulous.
Oh yeah, yeah, that is really nice.
It looks Brazilian in many respects.
Yeah, it's really something. Yeah. Well, mystery. You got to solve that mystery.
We're gonna get
anybody
down.
viewing this thing, if you've ever seen this before, let us know where you saw it. Oh yeah, look at that.
With beautiful, beautiful
It's
calcite.
wicked color.
Yes, the color is fantastic, and it's sticking out almost 2 inches.
Yeah. Oh, that's something.
This is Muzo.
One of the things that I've noticed here at the show, and I've seen 2 or 3 emeralds on matrix now.
Sure.
20 years ago, you never found something on matrix like this. Never. Because down there, all they're interested in is gems.
Right.
And when I was underground in Muzo, with the superintendent, there were several emeralds in a calcite vein. He just took a rock pick and went chop, 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 and had the single crystals in his hand, put them in his pocket, and no matrix. And now somebody's finally gotten smart, and they're collecting some of them on matrix. They're not totally gem, may be the reason, but that's such a jewel.
Interestingly enough, this piece came out over 20 years ago.
Did it really?
Yep.
Well, somebody had the smarts to do that.
To hold on to it.
That's wonderful. It's from China, I would guess.
Shangbao.
Yeah.
Fluorides on calcite.
The remarkable crystal form. You get cube faces, octahedral faces with multiple growths on them. The color is very, very nice, and you couldn't do this without glue. I mean, they're so well positioned, not repaired, just lovely.
That's what makes this piece exceptional, is the three-dimensional nature of them.
Yeah, right.
Generally, they were
look at that.
embedded in the matrix. This cube,
Yeah, that may
octahedron rather, sitting on top.
Yeah. Sometimes you see different crystal forms in the same pocket over there, which always makes me wonder what the heck was the environment like for this kind of growth. It's just wonderful. Sardinia, no doubt. Iglesia. Isn't that something? Look at that. Cadmium colored Smithsonite. It's quite a piece. Look at that. Must have been something to see pockets and seams lined with stuff like this.
Oh.
They had stalactites. I bet if you cut that, you'd see a beautiful growth banding in there. Don't you dare.
No.
What a nice rock.
And into Good Luck Pocket Rhodochrosite, which we all love and
the classic.
And cherish.
Yeah. Isn't that nice? Boy, look at the color on those.
The color is just outstanding.
God, gem.
Yep.
The black is what, tetrahedrite?
Tetrahedrite crystals. And it's so rich in manganese.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
That's what gives it the color.
Right. Yeah, it's what do they call that? A self-coloring mineral? Yeah. Oh, those are gemmy. Yeah, that was really the first not significant, the first important pocket they found in the 1990s when they were working in a sweet home. And it's really what put them on the road for more mining. And I didn't see anything like this quality when I was underground there, but still, you know, I saw nice crystals in seams, but this is a jewel. You know, beautiful gemmy rhodochrosites. Look at that. Look at that. Yep.
And this was found last summer.
All right.
Actually, it was last spring. This is Jackson's Crossroads.
Oh, okay.
This is a beautiful amethyst with a starburst.
Look at that. Yeah, in a quartz pocket.
In a quartz pocket.
Yeah.
It can be displayed horizontally or vertically.
I don't think I've never seen anything in that geode presentation the way that is. It's a seam that has been exposed and with this wonderful purple amethyst.
The color is exceptional.
Yeah, it rivals the Korean and the Russian amethysts for color. It's really wonderful. And this little guy sets it off. It's beautiful.
That little rosette,
Yeah.
little starburst at the top.
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
thankful for you, Bob.
Well,
Yeah,
some
pleasure
great
to see
stuff.
you.
Great stuff.